Have you ever been left on red, ghosted, or flat out ignored? It stings, doesn't it? But what if I told you that being ignored isn't just a pain, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to reclaim your power, boost your self-worth, and become irresistibly magnetic. In today's world, attention is the new currency, and you're about to become filthy rich. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal why being ignored is a blessing in disguise and how to flip the script. You'll discover how to transform from someone who craves attention into someone everyone can't help but notice. This isn't just another pep talk. I'm about to hand you the keys to psychological warfare in relationships. By the end of this video, you'll never see being ignored the same way again. You'll have the tools to not just survive being overlooked, but to thrive because of it. Ready to turn the tables? Let's dive in. Lesson 1. The attention economy. Understanding your worth. In our hyper-connected world, attention is the most valuable commodity. Social media platforms, advertisers, even your friends, they're all competing for your time and focus. So why would you give it away for free to someone who doesn't value it? Here's a hard truth. When someone ignores you, they're telling you that your attention isn't worth much to them. But guess what? They're wrong. Your attention is gold, and it's time you started treating it that way. Action step. Conduct a 24-hour attention audit. Track every person, app, and activity that takes up your attention. At the end of the day, ask yourself, did they earn it? If not, it's time to redirect your focus to those who deserve it, starting with yourself. Lesson 2. The psychology of scarcity. Become a rare commodity. Ever notice how people crave what they can't have? That's the principle of scarcity at work. When you're always available, you're as common as tap water. But when you make yourself scarce, you become like vintage wine, rare, valuable, and highly sought after. How to apply this? 1. Implement a 48-hour rule. Wait at least 48 hours before responding to non-urgent messages from someone who's been ignoring you. 2. Cultivate mystery. Stop oversharing on social media. Leave people wondering what you're up to. 3. Create FOMO. Post glimpses of exciting activities or achievements without giving away all the details. Remember, you're not playing hard to get. You're becoming impossible to forget. Lesson 3. The mirror technique. Reflect and redirect. Mirroring is a powerful psychological tool for building rapport, but we're going to use it differently. Instead of mirroring to connect, we'll mirror to redirect. Here's how. When someone ignores you, mirror their behavior, but not towards them. Redirect that energy into self-improvement and other relationships. Example, ignored for a day. Ignore your phone and hit the gym instead. A week? Even better. Start that side hustle you've been putting off. This technique does two things. It stops you from dwelling on being ignored, and it transforms a negative experience into positive growth. The best part? When they finally come around, and they usually do, you'll be too busy thriving to notice. Lesson 4. The dopamine detox. Rewire your brain for success. Let's get neurological. Every time you check your phone for a message that isn't there, you're caught in a dopamine loop, the same mechanism that makes gambling addictive. You're playing emotional roulette with your well-being. It's time for a dopamine detox. 7-day plan. Day 1-2, no social media. Day 3-4, no non-essential phone use. Day 5-6, no TV or streaming services. During this time, focus on activities that produce natural, sustainable dopamine. Exercise, learning a new skill, or having deep conversations with friends who actually value your time. By the end of the week, your need for validation from those who ignore you will have drastically decreased. You'll have rewired your brain to seek fulfillment from healthier sources. Lesson 5. The value proposition. Become the prize. In business, a value proposition is a promise of value to be delivered. It's the main reason a customer should choose you over anyone else. Now, apply this to your relationships. What's your personal value proposition? Why should someone choose to spend time with you over anyone else? If you can't answer this confidently, it's time to work on your personal brand. 1. List your top 5 qualities. 2. Identify how these qualities benefit others. For example, if you're a great listener, people feel understood and valued in your presence. 3. Create opportunities to showcase these qualities. If you're funny, start that comedy podcast. If you're insightful, begin writing thought-provoking posts on social media. The goal is to shift the dynamic. Instead of chasing attention, you'll be the one people chase. You're not just avoiding being ignored, you're making it nearly impossible for anyone to want to ignore you. Lesson 6. The abundance mindset. Expanding your circle. Being ignored can feel like the end of the world when you're overly focused on one person. It's time to diversify your emotional investments. For the next 30 days, challenge yourself to meet one new person every day. This could be as simple as striking up a conversation with the barista at your favorite coffee shop, joining a new online community, or reconnecting with an old friend. This challenge serves multiple purposes. 1. Perspective. It reminds you that there are over 7 billion people in the world. The one person ignoring you is just a drop in the ocean. 2. Networking. It broadens your social network, opening up new opportunities for meaningful connections. 3. Confidence. It boosts your social confidence, making you more attractive to others, including the person who might have overlooked you. Remember, the goal isn't to replace anyone. It's to remind yourself of your own worth and the vast abundance of connections available to you. Lesson 7. The feedback loop. Turning rejection into reflection. Being ignored is a form of feedback. It's uncomfortable, yes, but it's also a learning opportunity. Instead of letting it bring you down, use it as a chance for deep self-reflection. Ask yourself, what patterns do I notice in my relationships? Am I drawn to emotionally unavailable people? Do I come on too strong at the beginning? Am I sacrificing my own needs to please others? This isn't about blaming yourself. It's about identifying areas where you can grow. Maybe you need to build up your self-confidence or establish clearer boundaries. Whatever the case, use this experience as a catalyst for positive change. Pro tip: write a letter to the person who's ignoring you, but don't send it. Instead, read it back to yourself. Often, the things we wish to say to others are the things we most need to hear ourselves. Lesson 8. The Phoenix Protocol. Rising from the ashes. In mythology, the phoenix is a bird that bursts into flames and is reborn from its ashes, stronger than before. Now it's your turn to have a phoenix moment. Being ignored can feel like social death, so let it be. Let the old version of you, the one who accepted being overlooked, who chased after unworthy attention, burn away. From these ashes, rebuild yourself with purpose. 1. Appearance. Get that haircut you've been thinking about, or refresh your wardrobe. 2. Skills. Learn something you've always wanted to, whether it's mastering a new language or picking up a musical instrument. 3. Environment. Rearrange your living space, change your daily routine, or explore new places. 4. Relationships. Reevaluate every relationship in your life. Are they helping you rise or keeping you stuck? Document your transformation. Take before and after photos, journal your progress, and create a tangible record of your rise. The beauty of this process? By the time you've completed your transformation, being ignored will be the last thing on your mind. You'll be too focused on the incredible person you're becoming to care about those who didn't see your worth before. We've covered a lot today, from understanding the value of your attention to completely reinventing yourself. But there's one common thread that ties all these strategies together: redirection. When you're ignored, the natural response is to fixate on the person who's ignoring you. But that's like trying to make a plant grow by staring at it. Growth happens when you redirect your energy toward self-improvement, nurturing other relationships, and pursuing your passions. Being ignored doesn't determine your worth. It's an opportunity to redirect your incredible potential to where it's truly valued. As you do this, you'll find that you're no longer worrying about being ignored. Instead, you're becoming someone who's impossible to overlook. So the next time someone leaves you on, don't double text. And don't stress. Instead, smile, knowing that while they're busy ignoring you, you're busy becoming unforgettable. Your journey to becoming irresistible starts now. Are you ready to never settle for being ignored again? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, check out the recommended video on your screen right now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel.